Tutorial time! Andres, Multiverse, featuring Kurt Travis. So the song is really quite simple. There are 5 chords in it, just with a couple of variations, and that's it. So here we go. That's pretty much your whole song. Okay, so your tuning is E flat, everything down half a step, so this is your top E. You can tune to that. Okay, so we start off with a C sharp minor. Okay, which is this chord here. So we have a bar on the 4th fret, just down to your A string, and then an A minor 7 chord shape. So we go 4, 6, 4, 5. And I play this all finger picked. So I do thumb, and then 3 fingers for that part. So, and then each of your chords has got a little note, a little sliding note that leads into the root note, or in this case, not the root note. So your first one is that C sharp minor, and then we jump down to the 4th fret just here and slide down to a 3, and that's your low note for the next one, which is this one here. Which is kind of, it's like a D sharp 5, based around a D sharp major over G. So, and that's this chord here. Okay, so those first 2. Okay, and then your next part, basically we slide back up that 3 and 4 that we slid down. And just do this one with a bar. This one is a G sharp minor 7 chord, which is based around that. So, adding that chord on, C sharp minor, and you slide down to your D sharp over G, then slide back up, and just do your bar to your G sharp minor 7. And then finally this last chord is a D sharp minor 7, which is the same as that first chord, just moved up 2 frets to your 6th fret. So, all together. So up to that last chord, that's the only one that doesn't have a slide to it. So we don't slide up to that one, we just do that. And then we are back through those first 3 chords again, sliding back into that first one from a 5. Only instead of going up to your D sharp minor 7, we jump down to an E major, which you just do in the open position down there. Now there are a couple of variations on how this is picked. Occasionally we just do, and then other times we add on a little leading bit back to the first one. Do a little bit that leads back to that first chord. So it kind of varies throughout the song, so I think as he's recording it, he's just kind of semi-improvising it as long as those chords are there. So you can kind of do what you want, or listen to the song and work out what goes where. So all of that first part, those 5 chords, and that is it. The whole song is based just around that one chord pattern. So your chorus part, which is the next bit, there is the same chords, just no picking, no rhythm, we just go. That's it. Again, only difference is they're just straight up chords rather than it's just. And that's pretty much it for most of the song. We have the verse part, which is your picky with your slides, your chorus part, which is just single chords, and then we do a verse again, which is picky and slides, and then we do a chorus again, which is just the chords, And then the one different part of the song is the bridge type section, which goes like this. Okay, again, all based around the same chords, but we've got the little melody part on top. So your first one here is based around that C sharp minor 7 again. Only this time we just need those notes, so I change fingering to that, but it's the same thing. And we just pick down it, okay, with that pen, and then we still do that same low bass note movement afterwards. So that first part, then that takes us to the next chord, which is that one, but on top of that we go. So it's 5, 4 and 2 on your B string. So, first bar. Okay. And next bar, these two chords are kind of awkward. It's probably the most awkward part of the song. Okay, so you could do this bit with a bar, but I find when you go to bar it, you get too many other notes ringing out, which you don't want. So I like to do different fingers, but it's awkward to reach your pinky finger up to that high note. So it's up to you what you do on this one. So we have a 4 on your bottom string. Then your melody on top of that goes 4, 5, 7, and then 4 on your third string. So those first 3 chords. And then your final chord here. Again, fingering is optional, whatever you want to do with that. So again, it's based around that D sharp minor 7 that we play in the rest of the song. I find barring it easiest. So if you bar that, and then your melody on top is. Okay, so all those 4 together. And then your next part we do the first 3 again. Only this time we have 2 different chords on the end. Okay, so this moves to like a, it's kind of like an F sharp major. Only we do. Okay, so we hold the 2, and then we go 4, 3, and 4 on your 3rd and 4th strings. And then your last part we move to gorgeous chord. So there's an open E for your root. Keep those fingers there and just pick down. Okay, so that last bit. So let's put all of that together nice and slowly. Second time round. And there we go. That is the whole song. And after that we do a chorus again to finish, which is just playing through those chords. And there we go. All in all, quite a simple song with one awkward little picky bit in the middle. Yeah, it's Andres, so he's done it again. The guy's a genius. And there we go. Enjoy. See you soon.